Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alivia Renadisti and I'm from PBIA class. In this video, I would like to answer the question given by the lecturer. Okay, the first question is, what do you know about the formulation stage and syntactical knowledge? My answer is, the formulation stage refers to the activity of creating or preparing language production by selecting appropriate words and sentences structures combined to make meaningful speech. At this stage, a person will use his or her mind to choose the words that will be used to represent the intentions previously set at the conceptualization stage. Okay, while the syntactical knowledge refers to a speaker skill of putting the properties of language together, namely lexical and grammatical properties, which will convey his abstract concept in mind to be spoken in communication. In other words, formulation function to convert intention or concept into sentences by using relevant lexical and grammatical property. Okay, the next question is, what is the relationship between formulation stage and syntactical knowledge? Okay, my answer is, the relationship between the formulation stage and syntactical knowledge is that syntactical knowledge provides the necessary skill for effectively carrying out the formulation stage. In the formulation stage, as described by Garrett, individuals select words and structure sentences to express their intentions. Syntactical knowledge, as noted by Kaharuddin, involves the ability to apply the rules of language, combining lexical and grammatical properties. Next question is, what are the differences among lemma, lexeme, word vocabulary, as well as entry? Okay, my answer is, lemma is the basic uninflected form of a word, while lexeme is the set of all possible forms of a word. For example, run, run, running. While word is an actual specific form of a lexeme used in speech or writing. Vocabulary refers to the collection of words a person knows or uses, while entry in a dictionary provides the detailed definition and usage information about a word. Next question is, what do you know of grammatical encoding in the formulation stage? Okay, grammatical encoding is creating coherent sentences by using grammatical knowledge to express the message in mind, by Kaharuddin, 2021. Next question is, what do you know about the articulation stage and phonological knowledge? Okay, the articulation stage refers to the act of pronouncing concepts that produce a series of clear or easy to hear and effective or easy to understand speeches. To be able to carry out the articulation stage with such a quality, we need a phonological knowledge. While phonological knowledge may be understood as our ability to construct sentences according to the concept existing in our minds and pronounce them with proper speech sounds. Next question is, what is the relationship between articulation stage and phonological knowledge? Okay, phonological knowledge provides the speaker with the necessary skill to produce accurate and intelligible speech sounds during the articulation stage, ensuring that the message is communicated clearly. Without a phonological knowledge, a speaker might struggle to pronounce words properly, leading to unclear or confusing speech. Next question is, what is phonological rules and what are its characteristics? Okay, according to ISB 2009, state that in general, phonological rules can be characterized by several characteristics, including 1. Phonological rules are intuitive. This characteristic indicates that phonological rules allow speakers to be intuitive about which sounds of words of a particular language are well-formed or acceptable. If the person hears the sound of a word that does not comfort with the phonological rules of the language, then the word will sound strange, foreign, and also ill-formed. 2 is phonological rules are untaught and unconscious. These characteristics show that phonological rules are generally not obtained by studying them formally or without any explicit teaching, but are obtained naturally, generally acquired these rules with being aware of them, since they are internalized into our minds through our communication interaction with others from time to time at the very early age. 3 is phonological rules are language specificity. From this characteristic, we can know that the phonological rules will definitely differ from one language to another. In other words, the phonological rules that apply to particular language may not necessarily apply to other language. The last is phonological rules are language productivity. This characteristic illustrated that phonological rules are frequently applied universally, even to new words in a language. Okay, next question is, what do you know about phonological encoding? Warren P. 2013 defines phonological encoding as the process of giving sound to abstract form of the word. Okay, the last question is, as a whole, can you explain the process of language production? Okay, the process of language production is 1. Conceptualization. This stage is thinking about the idea we want to express. The second is formulation. In this stage, we choosing the words and constructing the correct sentence. The third is articulation. In this stage, we saying those words. And the last is self-monitoring. In this stage, we ensuring the words we want to say are correct. Okay, maybe that's all by me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.